All right. Here we go. Get in the comments. Talk about whatever. That's what the show's all about on Wednesdays. Right now we're in the middle of cooking supper. That's a whatever. Oh, let's see if we can get some of this stuff on the pan to clean up a little bit. We're gonna have. So I think we were live yesterday for a little bit cooking supper. I think we had burgers yesterday. I can't even remember. But tonight we're having corned beef hash and scrambled egg. Well, eggs in the hash. Anybody ever eat corned beef hash like breakfast for supper? Trying to put some water in the pan, heat up the stuff that's on the pan, break it up. That should be good. Ooh. Everyone, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Whatever Wednesday, where we talk about either whatever I want to talk about, and or whatever you want to talk about. So please, like the note says, get in the comments. Let me know what you want to talk about. I really enjoy Whatever Wednesdays. Sometimes the topics can get pretty crazy, but we're also cooking supper at the same time. Alright, she said I couldn't get this out of the can, corned beef hash, without a butter knife or some kind of utensil. But I think I got it. Oh, listen to that, huh? You'll love that sound. Let's get this stuff all broken up here. How's everybody doing this evening? Anybody else eating supper? Getting ready to eat supper? What's your go-to meal? Love to put a little bit of garlic salt, onion salt, something on this. Let's see what we got for choices. There's some onion powder. Today is Whatever Wednesday, where we get to talk about whatever we want to talk about. I also do shows on Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays being Ministry Mondays, Fridays being Farm Fridays. But today is Whatever Wednesday. Not sure how long we'll be streaming, however long it takes to cook corned beef hash and then some scrambled eggs into it. Let's put this top on, see what happens. Whoops. Destroying my stove in the process. Oh, I wish there was like smell-o-vision so everybody could smell the corned beef hash cooking. I know it's not everybody's favorite, but so again, it's Whatever Wednesday. I do have a Patreon page. I do have a Discord. The links for those are in the channel description. If that's something that interests you. Good evening, everybody. What are you guys having for supper this evening? Or what are you going to have for supper this evening? I know not everybody's in the same time zone, but I'm having corned beef hash and eggs. And although I know it's Farm Friday is specifically for farm things, I just want to, if nobody's heard my idea yet, is Oreos or Chips Ahoy. Max, good evening. You made it 24 hours, buddy. Oreos or Chips Ahoy? Well, either way, if it's the Chips Ahoy chewy ones, it's okay, but most cookies I need a cup of milk to go with it. I guess we're talking about food then. I gotta kind of stay on top of this or I'm gonna burn it. Maybe I should turn the heat down a little bit. But talking about, I said, do you remember me? And I answered you. I said, yes. Obviously, I knew your name, Max. No need to get loud. You'll be in the same predicament you were in yesterday. Yeah. You were commenting some things that were inappropriate, so I put you in timeout for 24 hours. But welcome back. There we go. Get rid of that. So my wife and I play this mobile game called Atlas Earth. And at one point when I was playing every day, I was the because you can be like, if you own the most properties in Atlas Earth in that town, you're the mayor, right? Well, I used to be the mayor of the town that I live in, and the town that I used to work in. And I think I've lost both of those titles just because I didn't play for a while. But I've started back up playing. My wife's been on her account playing. We've kept our boost rent up as much as we can. We collect diamonds on the way to wherever we're going. If you want to know how to do this in all caps, just double tap the capital button twice. Cool. It's unnecessary. You don't have to type in all caps. You can type like a normal person. So Max, if you're still here, you live in the U.S.? Or anybody else that's watching? Do you live in the U.S.? The United States of America? Just trying to get a feel, YouTube analytics is okay, but I'd like to know where people are from, if they're still going to school, if they're working, what's going on. Is everybody all right? Doing all right? I'm live, by the way.
I know.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Can't cost my phone. Plus it's Wednesday.
Turn this down for a minute.
I'd be back until the battery died. Yep. I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna just get the pool the way I am, and not even clean it.
You could do it if you're mad at someone. Yeah. What time is it where you're at, Max? Is it like 5 o'clock? Or probably close to 5:30 now, ain't it? We're getting there.
Let's get there. We haven't been home that long. It was 5 o'clock when we got home.
Is there, thank you. See, what was the other question I just had? Is there a certain time of day that you usually watch or consume content? Watch other people's lives, watch shorts, watch long form? I'm trying to find a good time for everybody to stream, maybe in the evenings for me. I've been uploading a few shorts, actually, it's 2 a day, plus a few more here and there. Ugh. But I've started using the related video option on shorts. So I don't know if anybody's noticed that on some people's shorts, down towards the bottom of the screen, there's a play button that will take you to the next video. And I've set up, it's like a series of, I don't know, 20 shorts that are all linked kind of in a loop. Do you guys see any YouTube shorts like that with the play button down towards the bottom for the next short?
Before the battery died, I should have got over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've caught myself a few times in the morning. Oh, well.
I was talking to another guy on his stream last night about the related video option, but there's also a playlist option for YouTube Shorts. And I'm not sure how that works. If it'll just let you scroll through the playlist like it's its own thing. But yeah, I've got several more scheduled videos coming out. Not videos, shorts.
Oh, speaking of shorts, videos, I have one to post.
Okay. Probably after we eat supper, I can.
I recorded it yesterday, it was wrong.
Hold on a second. Oh boy, almost didn't get to it in time, even though I turned it down.
That's the only thing about hash, is you gotta continuously
stir it.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't really that big of a can.
No.
Speaking of that.
It never is that big of a can. That's why usually I fry that up and then I break the eggs up and cook it all together so it's not separated, so it looks like a bigger meal.
I don't know how to tell when this stuff is finished or ready. Still gotta go get the eggs. Hello, everyone. Good evening. We're cooking supper and hanging out and talking about whatever everybody wants to talk about. Stop scraping the stuff off the bottom. I don't want that in my...
I don't want that in my eggs.
It's not going to be in your eggs if you stop scraping it.
This? Whatever's at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yes, it will. Yeah, it's gonna.
It's going to be in it either way, then. That's why I wasn't scraping it.
And it's not even done.
Alright. Good enough.
It browns up.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Well, I guess if everybody wants to hang out for a minute, I gotta go get cigarettes and eggs. Alright, I'm back. Don't go anywhere. Trying to prevent people from running away. It is whatever Wednesday, so I was hoping some people would get in the comments. Even though YouTube doesn't show me all the comments. If I had my phones set up the other way, I could see the comments, but I don't know. Leftovers from something else. I don't know. What is going on? It's whatever Wednesday. We get to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Price of tea in China. Price of tequila in Mexico. I don't drink, but... About the price of eggs. Just went to the local store here and bought a dozen eggs for $5. The local convenience store is kind of a rip-off, but... Is it supper time where you guys live? Is this a good time to be streaming? What's everybody up to? I might turn the screen on. Let's see if I can get a little setup here. Turn the video on. Let's see, is that gonna work? Hold on. There we go. Still in the middle of the screen at least. Let's see what happens. So, something I don't normally talk about on Whatever Wednesdays is actually what I like to talk about. And it's this idea that I've had in my head since, oh boy, 2012 or so, is the idea of a intentional tiny house community. We're in a tiny house right now, actually. This is our old tiny house. We never actually finished it before we moved into the new one. So I could imagine with the property that we have access to, I could probably set up 20 tiny houses. And this one's an 8x10. It's by no means small or big. It's probably one of the tiniest tiny houses I've ever lived in. But we also need things like waste management and alternative fuels. There's methane is a big thing in the off-grid homestead community. Solar everything, or maybe some wind turbines. Okay. But yeah, we need some private spaces for each person or couple or family or whatever. But then there's communal space, which is like for the kids would be an entertainment area, like toys, Legos, the wooden railroad set, like just a giant living room, more or less. Not, you'd have communal showers, not like high school, right? But private bathrooms that can be used as a bathroom or a shower. If you're going to take a shower, you might have to sign up ahead of time. Or just, have a thing on the door that says occupied. But also shared things like laundry facilities, like doing your laundry. A computer lab to, for people to either sell their goods online or, some people might have to find a job outside of the community. But a homestead for the people, pretty much, is my idea. And it's about relearning skills that previous generations had, growing your own fruits and vegetables, raising your own livestock, having a hand in building your own home, even if it's a tiny home. So we fry just about everything because we haven't tested the inside of this stove yet. But this is just a stove out of a camper, an RV, just running on a 20-pound tank like it would have in the camper, but it's now in our original tiny house. Can't quite see all the comments. I gotta lean over here. I think that's cooked enough. I never really cooked corned beef hash that often, so. Let's put this down here for a moment. I have to holler to my wife. You want me to cook all of them? You want me to cook all of them? Boy, that's gonna be a filling meal. I guess I should have checked the eggs when we were there, but come on. I was never good at cracking eggs either. Oh, we got a big number. Look at that. We're cooking supper, folks. It's whatever Wednesday. We get to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Get in the comments. Let me know. This is why I enjoy whatever Wednesdays. Come on. There we go. Clean break. Look at that. There we go. Eggs for dinner. Yeah. Eggs and hash. Corned beef hash. Yeah. Now we're getting some people in here. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. It is whatever Wednesday, so we get to talk about whatever we want to talk about, right? Well, over on my Patreon page, there's a bunch of free, we like free stuff, right? Free Bible devotional studies, if that interests you. I also have a Discord channel where we can chat a little more freely. That's also in the channel description. I do appreciate everybody showing up for supper, though. Should I keep doing supper time? I like it. I like chatting with people, hanging out. You guys are going to see me stress out here in a minute because food's cooking quicker than I expected. Ooh, there we go. Another egg. But yeah, would this be a good time to stream? 3 times a week, 5 times a week? Would you guys come hang out? Watch me cook supper, or just hang out in the house or in the truck? Oh, almost lost it. Almost lost it. Overshot the bin. Come on. Down to 5 to go. Kind of a rush job here. I usually cook on high heat, so that's probably what's messing me up, right? Hey, I'm having a great time. What about you guys? Have you hit the like button yet? Subscribe. You want to see more of this stuff? Me goofing off in the kitchen. Me goofing off in the woods sometimes. I've streamed a couple of times. Cutting down trees in the woods. Oh, that's going to be delicious. Hey. Yeah, eggs for dinner. Corned beef hash. Anybody like corned beef hash? I think it might just be a main thing. Come on. There you go. Nice. I do live in rural Maine. Some things probably only Mainers will get. Mainers, right? I was thinking he was on the West Coast. Why is that, brother? Do I look like a surfer to you? West Coast doesn't mean California, right? No, I live as far on the East Coast as you can get. Thank you, Henry. I appreciate everybody's comments. I really do. Appreciate everybody hanging out, watching me maybe mess up corned beef hash and eggs. That's a lot of material, guys. A lot of material. Brother. Probably more eggs than corned beef hash, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm just trying to build a community here. Right now it's just the wife and I. Really like to have some people that know what they're doing to come in, kind of help us get things started. You know, I've got, some plants, mostly ornamental. That's kind of where I would put a new person anyways, not something that I'm depending on to eat. I've got, a couple dozen hoster at this point. Um, Probably 90-ish autumn joy sedum. We got some rhubarb. We got some blackberry. Some edibles are coming up. I'd really like to have some apple trees down on the back property. Boy, that does look yummy though. Gonna be here in a minute. Let's cut the heat. Let it cook itself for a bit. Well, that was a good little bump in numbers, huh? That's off. I heard it. We're gonna hang out for a few more minutes. But yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing for maybe some evening streams. Maybe more than just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Maybe Monday through Friday we'll do evening streams if that's what, get more people in. You guys are comfortable with that time. Eastern Standard Time, that's where I'm located. So about 5 o'clock would be for now. I am waiting for a call back on a job, so I wouldn't be getting out until 5. So it would probably be even later in the evening. I don't know yet. What do you guys think? What's a good time to stream for? I think the most I've done is an hour and a half. But anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, maybe, just hanging out, chilling, chatting, maybe keeping an eye on the Discord, Patreon. Let's see, Henry Nichols. You're probably not still around, buddy, but I didn't see that. I'm sorry. I hope Henry's still watching. I don't use a chainsaw, hand tools. I've got a good sized buck saw that will chop down a pretty good sized tree. Henry, if you're gonna hang around, hit the like button, subscribe. We'll be doing more content like this, just hanging out, chatting. If you have Discord, check that out. It's in the channel description. Old school. Well, when you're broke. I've been out of work for like 3 months. Even I do have a chainsaw. It's right there. I just don't have the money to put gas in it. But no, I enjoy the physical labor of cutting down a tree by hand with just a buck saw. I did have a double-headed axe, or I had an axe, but the fiberglass handle broke on me. Henry, you seem to be pretty chatty. Is this a good time to stream for? Tonight's only been 35. It's going to be about 40 minutes. But I'm more than willing to try. Oh yeah, I'm going to try and set up a time that's kind of okay for everybody in the evening. So Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock. Stream from like 6 to 7, maybe 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll still do my morning streams if I get to work. I mean, I'm still going to try to keep up with them. But I think I've done the format of Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings long enough that I think switching to maybe an evening stream instead of the morning ones would work out better. When I get back to work, I'll be doing morning streams anyways, but I think evening streams would be better for everybody to just hang out, chit chat. Yeah. Are you usually on watching people's lives between now and 8 o'clock? I'm sure other people would either way, but I really enjoy when people comment because it kind of gives me something to talk about, especially on whatever Wednesdays. I know that YouTube analytics tells me that by country, by age, by gender, who watch me the most. And it's mostly United States, mostly male, and mostly over the age of 40, which, I mean, I'm not intentionally trying to hit those markets, but I guess it's just the nature of the algorithm. I'm older. I don't know how many younger people would watch, but anyways, I appreciate your time, Henry. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for commenting. Supper's pretty much done. I'm just letting it cook itself at this point. Fill my pockets, go home, because my kitchen's not attached to my house. I have put out a few shorts showing the progress with the plants. I was doing them like every day in the spring because I was super excited about plants. But yeah, I've got the red columbine too. I started from seed. This probably, we're coming into the end of summer, beginning of fall. I'm probably gonna have some naturalized seed to sell. Basically, I'm gonna try to do some seed packets, make my own seed packets, put a gram of seeds or whatever